Wow. Thank you very, very much. What are the demographics of the people who are getting involved in this rioting and this looting and this disorder in France, and why?
Well, I think it's not something about political or social demands. What they are saying, it's most, we can say, criminals, and they are here to loot and to burn buildings. You can see that it has nothing to do with the death of the young people, and there is a case about it. Justice will pass if needed, you know. It's just a bad excuse to do that. And if you look at the video, it's striking because you can see that there is no anger. They are just laughing when they burn something, when they attack the police. So it's people that they don't feel French. They have their own culture, they have their own norms, they have their own, let's say, rules, and it's very impressioning. And you can see that Macron has not understand a clue. No. Because you may have seen his press conference. He was saying maybe it's because of video games, because of social media, because of the young boy which is dead. But actually he doesn't want to face his own responsibility, because when you look at it, what is this? What are these events? The name of it's mass immigration, and he has favored mass immigration as his predecessor. If you look at the numbers, it's last year 500,000 people host in France, foreigners. So of course there are many foreigners which as well integrated, but you cannot assimilate 500,000 people.
And it's the pace of it,
Multicultural society
Charles-Henri
cannot work. It's a question of number. If you have huge numbers of immigration, you won't be able to integrate anyone. And the other issue he doesn't want to speak about, it's the lax judiciary system that we have. Because the prisons are full. Actually, you have many foreigners in it. We should expel them. But you have, for example, 11,000 people which are foreigners in a French prison. And then when you go to the court, there are two trials since from the people rioting. They have been given 3 to 4 months, so they don't go to prison. So it's total impunity. They know that they can attack police, they can burn buildings,
and then be protected. And then be protected, because then the police don't want to then stoke further racial tensions. And we see it on the streets over here. And this is why I'm talking about it so much. I had so many conversations over the weekend with a lot of people who are both involved in politics and involved in current affairs, or who are just ordinary, normal people who are worried that what we're seeing on the streets of France could well happen over here in Britain. I am worried that it is a matter of time. Would it be unfair for me to suggest, Charles-Henri, that France has imported its own problems?
Of course, we have done it. You have two pieces, let's say. For immigration, there is, of course, the ideology of the French politician, but you have also the European Union, because with the Schengen area, with all the immigration rules of the EU, you cannot lower immigration numbers within the EU. You can see it with Italy. Meloni was elected. She was going to reduce immigration. She cannot reduce at all immigration within the EU. So towards immigration, within the EU, we will have anyway a huge problem. So it is a European issue. And then when you look at lax judicial system, it's a national problem. We should have built prisons. And of course, within the EU, you cannot expel as well foreigners, because within the Schengen area, you can expel them on the day after they will come back. You have no control at all of your borders. So
exactly. Look, Charles, thank you very, very much. That is the leader and chairman of Generation Frexit, Charles-Henri Gallois.